Hey besties, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're new here, my name is Lindsay Johnson. I love makeup, skincare, and hanging out with you guys. And in today's video, we are going to be reviewing, swatching, and playing with the Colourpop Limelight collection. In the Limelight collection. Now, it's very green inspired. I love greens, and I just thought this would be perfect for spring and summer. I haven't touched anything, and I've had this for a few days. I just haven't gotten around to this for whatever reason, but I held off from looking at everything until we were together. So I'm very excited. I first want to start with price point because that's very important to me. So let me get my phone. I thought I remembered it, but then I was like, girl, no, you don't even remember what you ate for breakfast. Did I even eat anything for breakfast? I think the only thing I've had for breakfast so far is like coffee, so that's not good. I need to get something in my stomach after this video. Anyway, so In the Limelight collection, if you get it online, it is going to be $65 for the full collection. The retail video would be $71 if you bought every single thing separate, which we're getting it in the bundle, you know what I mean? And I don't have a coupon code, but I know a lot of other people do, like Trend Mood has one, so that saves you even more money with that. Very exciting. So let me show you first what you get in that palette, in that bundle. You get the In the Limelight palette from Colourpop, of course. You slide it out. It's not coming out. Okay. We're just gonna rip it. We're here now. And I'm gonna throw this away anyway, so it's fine. So this is what the palette looks like. Ooh. I'm very excited about this palette. I'm just looking at it and taking it in. I love this so much. When you look at it, I'm very pleased that they put this pink tone right over here. I love it when palettes incorporate pinks and greens together. I kind of wish there was like one more pink because I love how pink pairs with green. Very like watermelon-esque for spring. But just in general, I think it goes very well together and I love that so much. I love all the tones of green in here. I also love that you have that matte shade right there. Another positive just looking at it is that you do have a good amount of 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this a matte too with a little bit of shimmer? 5. You have a good amount of shimmers, but you also have a very good amount of matte. So I love the ratio there. Very excited to dip into this for sure. And by the way, that palette was $14 by itself. Then we have the So Smooth Key Lime Lip Scrub from Fourth Ray Beauty, which looks like that on the outside. Let's open this up. Also, this one is $8. I haven't tried any of their lip scrubs. Oh, I smell the lime. Oh, yeah, that's gonna get you good. That feels relatively rough, which I know some people don't like, but I actually like. Plus, when you add a little bit of water on your lips, that will also help. But this smells really, really good, you guys. So this is cute. I'm excited about this. I feel like this is only going to be exciting to you if you're into like skincare, but I actually really love this. Then we have the Balms and Kisses lip balm, which is also $8. Same type of packaging. Y'all, I love the Fourth Ray Beauty. It's like a lip mask. I think it's like a strawberry one. I am obsessed with it. I think the quality is really, really freaking good. So this is very exciting to me as well. And this is what she looks like. And if I didn't already say, she's actually $8 too. Let me see how this feels. So this is what it looks like on the back of the hand. It feels relatively smooth, but I'll have to like play with it a little bit more on the actual lips. And I just dropped it. Woo! And then we got 3 Jelly Much shadows, $9 each. This one is in the shade Memoir, Lindsay. Oh my goodness. Y'all, with these nails, I really just be ripping stuff. Even getting the seal out, I'm like struggling a little bit. I don't want to do that. Please. Let's try this. There we go. Okay, I had like my thinking cap on. So this is what the Jelly Much shadow looks like. I actually really love these. This shade is really pretty. Then we have the shade Heartthrob. This one looks really freaking cool. Very, very bright. Oh wow. Then we have the shade Scandal. Which this shade is giving Scandal in my opinion. This one has to be my favorite. Do you guys see that? Then we have two color sticks, one metallic and one matte. Very excited. I think these are $7 each. So this one is called Bussin' and it's a creamy matte. And the shade Bright Lights, which is a metallic. So we have some very exciting stuff. The things that definitely stand out to me are going to be the lip exfoliator, the palette of course, and then that Jelly Mud shadow in the shade, what was it, Scandal. That's looking really good to me. Also, I would have to say the liner in the shade Bussin' is actually really beautiful too, and we are going to incorporate that as well. I might have to do a 3 looks 1 palette video using this one. I also want to do that with the new Natasha Denona palette just because I see a lot of potential with this palette. So first, let's go into the shade. Do I want to go in with the pink first? Yeah, let me get a fluffier brush and let's go into this pink shade first. And that shade is called Debut. Something I'm realizing about the palettes with this type of format is that they seem to be very hard pressed. So there's barely any kick up with these palettes. I mean, you really gotta like jam your brush in there. So if that is a good thing for you, then there you go. If it's a bad thing, then there you go. And just working this up into the crease. I want to go in with a little bit more. Actually, on the lid, you guys, I don't see pink at all. Like at all. It's just kind of like a neutral that maybe has like a little bit of a pink undertone, if any, based off of what I'm seeing on this brush. Then I want to go into the shade right here called Miami, which y'all, I've actually never been to Miami. Have you? And again, to get that kick up, you're really going to want to like dip your brush in there a few times. Not as rough as I am, but you guys get the gist. And I'm going to put that in the crease really, really slightly in the beginning. That actually has a nice amount of payoff. I think I'm going to add a little bit more of this shade because it's so pretty. Y'all, I think this is the perfect palette for someone that's just trying to get into greens or just color in general, because the way I'm able to blend these out so effortlessly is really shocking to me. I love, love, love how it's applying on the eyes. And I definitely want to do more looks with this palette. Wow. I almost said Afterpay, but this is called After Party. This one actually seems to have a little bit more kick up. And I want to put that one directly on the outer area of the eye right here. And I also want to put it on the inner area of the eye as well, kind of to create a little bit of a halo effect. And just to test the formula of one of the shimmer shades, I'm going to use the shade right here called Booked. Ooh, or do I want to use Playdate? Let's do Book, because that's the first one that really caught my attention. And pat that right into the center. It's really pretty. And you guys, this is with a dry brush. And I want to take the shade Layout and then mix it with After Party and add it to these edges. And you're left with a really beautiful soft effect on the eyes. It's definitely not a full effect cut crease halo by any means, but it's just really pretty for every day, I feel like. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same exact thing on the other eye, and then I don't think I'll come back with lashes because we still have to use the Jelly Mud. Oh my gosh, the Jelly Mud shadows, but I'll be right back, besties. Now, you guys know I really wanted to try this shade right here called Scandal, but the thing about that is this shade is definitely way darker than the one I have on the actual eyelid. Dang it, I need this little tool again. So you guys can see this shade is significantly darker. We're gonna try to use it and we'll see what it ends up doing on the lid. So I'm just gonna take this flat brush and add some on top and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Let's try first to put it on like the, ooh, that's a lot of product on that brush actually. And this is what it looks like. So freaking pretty though. And first I want to use this on the outermost, you know what, let's just put it all over the lid, because that's actually stunning. Are y'all able to see that? This is beautiful. Ah! I will say that Jelly Mud shadows are not a product that I would use if I was in a hurry, because they can be a little bit messy, but oh my goodness, like this is so freaking pretty, you guys. For if you have a little bit of extra time in your day. And look at that pop. Now I'm going to use the shade Layout and mix it with After Party once again, just to clean up these edges, and then I'll be right back with mascara and lashes. Alright besties, I am back and I'm going to use one of these beautiful color sticks. I want to use the one in the shade Bustin', just because it's not metallic, it's matte, and that's what I'm looking for. What happened to this? I'm confused. Oh, this is just the shape of them? I didn't realize that earlier. I don't know how I would use these. I mean, that's cute to put like all over the lid. I guess I could attempt to put it on the under eye, but I didn't notice they were shaped this way earlier. I thought they were like pointed. Let's just try it. Try it right here. Ooh, I do not like that or how it feels. This would be something I put all over the lid for a really beautiful monochromatic green moment. Let me go fix this and I'll be right back. I feel like this video is a little all over the place. I'm so sorry, besties. Give me like 1 second. Oof. Since I already have all my other makeup on, I kind of just used a little wipey and tried to clean it as good as I could, and then went on the other eye very, very lightly and strategically with this. I definitely wouldn't recommend this for the under eyes, but oh my goodness, the pigment on these is insane, so I would love to use it all over the eyelids, and I think it'd be really delicious because it's also like very creamy, which I also like. So my overall thoughts on this collection, I actually really enjoyed more than anything so far, because I haven't used the lip products, of course, but I would have to say I love the palette. I think it has a lot of potential. I think I could create a bunch of beautiful looks with it, so that's exciting. And also I love the Jelly Mud shadow. I think it really did pack a punch, and it looks really beautiful and flattering on the eyelids. Now obviously if you're going for a really pretty soft effect on the lid, maybe you wouldn't like these. Maybe you just like to stick to how it looked before the Jelly Mud shadow, but I think if you have some extra time on your hands, the Jelly Mud shadows are fun, very beautiful, definitely very glittery and just delicious. I have a lot of shades in my collection and I think they're pretty. They're obviously not something for me anyway. I'm gonna wear every single day because they can be a little bit messy, and my best way to apply them is to rub some of it on like my hand and then apply it that way with a brush. So that can get kind of messy. It can gunk up your brushes a little bit. So that's the takeaway with that, but it gives a really beautiful beaming effect on the eyes. I really enjoy the look we were able to come up with. I think it looks a little wonky on the other eye, as it usually does for me, but I think it's really pretty and very inspiring. And then the color sticks, I need to play with it and try it all over the lid. I don't know how that would feel. I just need to give it a better shot, because under the eyes I'm really not feeling that, so I know that for sure though. So those are my overall thoughts and opinions, besties. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave it a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!